Dave, I think we're ready for you.
Okay, you got your bids? From
Yeah,
the
they're-
office, okay. And General has some bids as well.
Yeah, I gave them to them. They should all be there. These are just some bid tab sheets if you want to write down the numbers. We actually had 7 contractors take plans. I think we received, what, 4 bids?
You've got
Or 5? 5 bids. So 2 of them did not bid then.
Okay, you ready to open the bids up?
Yeah.
All right. First bid is from Spore Land and Development Incorporated. And
Are we writing down per yard or per total?
Just a total bid.
Okay.
What I'd write down. I guess.
I didn't know how they sent them.
okay, they do have a total bid of $99,364.62, and that is for, it's the bottom one.
99,364.
And 62 cents.
I hope that 62 cents doesn't get the bid.
We opened bids on about $400,000 water line project in Colby the other day, and it was within $800.
That's not bad. Okay, and the second one's from Jehoy Earth Moving Incorporated, and their bid is $89,302.38.
You just said Thomas County made me think. They said the contractor went bankrupt that was doing that juvenile detention building.
Yeah, the one that did all the concrete work. So I don't know if they found somebody to finish that yet or not.
And they
Concrete
did,
work on what?
On the Thomas County Justice Center.
Oh, on the new Justice Center?
you know, they was building it right south,
Oh, yeah.
east of the
Yeah,
courthouse.
yeah.
And they denied bids a year ago, I
Yeah, it's
think.
been delayed a year or more now.
And therefore the prices went up again.
Now this is happening.
Okay, this is from
Bankrupt.
McCormick Excavating in Stratton, Colorado. And their bid is $125,778. No sense. $125,778 from McCormick.
And he got it the last time.
They did?
Yeah, last time the low bid was $1.22 per yard, or, well, we had more yardage, ended up around 90,000. But per yard price was quite a bit cheaper. I guess maybe we should have been getting them.
Okay, and this one is from Mall Construction of Lindsborg, Kansas. Jeez, they got that one in there. And it is for $74,628.28.
How many, what's the dollar price per yard on that?
178.
It's a big difference here.
Yeah. And this is from Carper Earth Moving. I believe it says Hatchton, Colorado.
Yes.
Have you dealt with all these?
All of them but this one here, Harper. I've never worked with them.
Wow. Okay, their bid is $56,600.10.
56, Carper?
Yep, 56,600 and 10 cents.
And what's the per yard price?
135.
That's exactly what they bid 5 years ago,
Really?
$1.35 a yard.
And I met these father and son Carpers, and they have, excuse me, they have a tractor with full-type scrapers, what they have. So,
Are we familiar with their work at all?
no.
I am not.
He said he's not.
That's half of the other guy, or less than half, huh?
Yeah, that's a big,
But they did come out and look at it, so that's good. They know what they're getting involved with and what needs to be done.
Carper did.
Yeah.
You oversee this?
Yeah, we
Make
have
sure
to
the
be,
work's done
we won't be
correct.
there the whole time, but we have to
Approve it.
approve it when it's done, yes. KDHE requires an engineer sign off on it.
Can you explain why there's such a disparity between bottom and top? You've got one at 56,600 and another one at 125,778. What makes this so much different?
Man, that's, there's, some of them may not have had, wouldn't fit their schedule. Or, I don't know, they saw something out there they didn't really like. I think most of them looked at it.
I can see some of them if they had to have rooms, motel rooms, but they're gonna have to have
Yeah,
motel rooms
Harper's,
too.
they weren't they? A couple hours away, hour and a half.
I don't know how far Haxton would be, but, and I know one contractor I was talking to yesterday, he said, well, ours is gonna be high. He said, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get it, but he said, we have good equipment, good employees, they want benefits. He said, that's kind of what we're up against, so.
So this Carper's more of a father-son outfit?
Well, I can't see any problem if it's gonna be approved by
Well, yeah.
PEMCO.
I mean,
Yeah, we have to oversee it all
I mean, I,
and do the
It's kind of
state.
scary, though, when you figure that much difference.
well, the end result's going to be the same, correct? I mean,
Yeah, they have to follow the specs and the plans.
Sure.
So you're gonna end up with the same final product. It just may take them longer.
do you think we ought to check them out a little bit though?
I'm questioning that.
I mean, do we get a hold of somebody before they've done work before?
Well, we could get some references.
We can do that. One thing we did not require bonds on this project to try to keep the price down too, so they're,
And it would bother me if they got in the middle of it and realized they can pull out on us or something. And I mean, you have a contract, but they don't have, they'd figure a way around it if they were,
How do you do this? Do you give them X amount down
they get nothing till they're done.
till they're done?
Simply because they're gonna come out and do GPS shots, and they're gonna be paid for what yards that is taken out. When they're done, then they come back and shoot it again.
So say we're gonna take them before they start. So say they came in there and they only worked a week and decide we're not gonna mess with this. Worst case, you'd have to pay them for the yards they moved, and then you'd have to go to your second bid, which hopefully doesn't happen. But it could.
when is the deadline to make the decision on this?
We could table in a meeting as far as that goes, but I can do.
I was just kind of following up on what Roger said. It might not be a bad idea to table
get
it
some references.
and do a little investigation here on why there's such a vast difference in these bids. I mean, that's weird.
And I know we agreed to bid the last time, but I don't know if we required any
We didn't
bond
require
in
any
there.
bonds either.
Even then, okay, okay.
Yeah,
He
this
was
might-
second.
That made a difference
He was
between
third,
the
actually.
three lowest, but maybe that,
This guy did
that
last
explains
time.
the
He bid last time, he
125
bid
is-
$1.35 a yard, so it's the same per yard price as last time. Last time there was a lot more yardage. Remember, yeah, there's 73,000 last time.
You know, we're putting our faith in you guys too. We're not familiar with any of these
Okay.
people. We're just looking at dollars, but we want the final we want the final product to be correct.
Yeah, because if they leave and somebody else, they might stick it
Gouge
to
is
you.
pretty good.
How do you see it, Dave?
I'm gonna do a little calling, make sure I'm comfortable with this company. Other than that, the fuel's cheaper, so that's the reason that, I could see something. We thought they may possibly be cheaper than what it was before, so.
Well, I guess if it's low overhead, if it's a two-man operation, they got some pretty low overhead, and they may not have the big costs that the others have.
We were talking about this before. I was guessing, around $1.50 a yard would be, so they're not that
they're
much
not.
lower than mine. The other ones are just higher than kind of what we had estimated. So they are a little lower.
And the furthest person is coming in, what did we say, $1.60? Which was Malm, they're coming from
He's coming
Lynchburg.
Lynchburg, Kansas.
Yeah, that's a long way.
But he said he'll come in with two, what did I say, 637s, I think, two twin engine outfits, and do it all in 15 days.
Yeah,
Well, he's about $9,000 higher than the bottom bid, which sounds more reasonable, but,
Yeah, that McCormick and Carper, there's about $1.35 and $2.75 or about something like
yeah, I
that.
don't know what,
Wow.
McCormick must not need to work. They just threw a bid in
so they could, yeah.
they want to keep bidding to let you know they're still interested, but they couldn't get it done, obviously.
And since that time, he's got into more asphalt and paving, so maybe they're starting their work and didn't want to be
Yeah, he may not do a lot of
penalized, for not getting it done in time. Because we did set a $500 per day penalty after the ending date. So,
And how long is the date?
It
How
was-
much time do they have?
June 28th, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Is completion?
Completion date.
Completion is June 28th. But it shouldn't take these contractors much over, say 20, 30 days at the most to do this work.
Yeah.
And they should be able to move a couple thousand yards a day.
Well, again, we're putting the majority of this decision back on you, Dave, because you know what you need and you know what.
All right, I'll do
Yeah,
a
let us
little
call
check.
them, I table the bids and then we'll call them and
Okay.
I move we table the bids till what?
Some
next meeting?
reference checks.
Next meeting, okay?
I'll do a little, as soon as we get out here, I might do some follow-up and see how much time, I don't know how much else you got on the agenda, I'll see what happens.
Oh, okay, right.
Just table it, we may be able to. come
Okay,
back.
well, we'll table it for the time being, and we may address this a little later in the meeting.
okay.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
And when can they start on it?
March 14th,
Okay, so
and they
start
need to
date-
contact them a week before they start,
Yeah, we
Okay,
have to
start
stay.
date is March 14th and finish date is June.
the end of June.
June. Okay, so it's-
That gives them plenty of time if they stay
Yeah.
within their timelines.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
When was
the start date
last-
wouldn't
when did we
affect
dig the last
that.
one?
Well, I mean, us tabling it.
It's 2013.
So this bunch still, they've been in business for a while then.
Yeah.
If they
It
bid
was
on
6
the
years ago.
13, they've
Yeah.
been in business for 6 years.
Yeah, I think we opened business, if I remember right, exactly the same day, 6 years ago, on the 15th. So, what are the odds of that?
Okay, Dave, you got anything else for them?
I'll run them through my,
2015 and 13. So,
well, I was gonna give you my bill, oh, there they are. One of the things Gerald might want to say, they did complete all the bridge inspections and just brought the reports back. Haven't had a chance to go through them or anything like that, so.
Okay.
2 bridges are concerning us, so,
That's-
which I one reported to you already,
Yeah.
so.
and KDOT has announced they're gonna renew the KLBIP program, which is the Kansas Local Bridge Improvement Program. And we built a box down southwest of here last year, or was that 3 years ago, on that program? And that program's where they give you $160,000 to replace a bridge. And then the county has to pay 10% of that cost. So it's a good program for the county and a good way to get one of your bridges replaced.
Sounds good.
So that'll be coming up probably later this spring. They'll
Good.
announce, or they'll start taking applications for projects.
Because otherwise, we got to do it 80/20 if we go on into this other program. And
Yeah,
then-
if you go to the other program, you go 80/20, and you also have to meet all the federal requirements. Under this, it's just a state program, so you do not have to meet all the federal requirements, so you get the bridge a lot cheaper
So it's-
than you would otherwise.
Advantageous to do.
Yeah. So you'll get a bridge for, say, 30,000. If you went the 80/20 program, you're probably looking at 100,000.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to miss the boat.
Huge savings to the
Yeah.
counties. So we're
Okay.
gaining. Hopefully they do this every year. It would be beneficial to all the counties out here.
Yeah, so when we got in the last one, we got extra credit because we put in this box bridge east of Melvin Slep, a mile and a quarter.
East of Melvin?
Yeah, or Mitchell Slep, you know, on that Road D. We put in a new bridge there, and then we also removed the bridge by the Swedish Cemetery, west of the Swedish Cemetery. So therefore, we could get more funding for
You get
this.
more funding.
So, put in that low water crossing, what we did there, so.
That water comes clear from up around Nodles and in through there. Is
Yes.
that the draw you're talking?
Yeah.
Probably same draw on both of them, come to think of it.
Battle Creek.
Yeah,
That fills Battle Creek?
I think so.
Where at?
I'm thinking that's same drainage, so. I may be wrong.
That goes
Yeah, it is.
through
It's
the low
same.
water crossing?
It's south of the Burnham Bridge.
Well, that's the low water crossing.
The low water crossing, it's west of the Swedish Cemetery,
Right.
south of Burnham Bridge.
And that's Battle Creek.
That's Battle Creek, yes. Well, the Battle Creek meets up with the Republican,
And that does
Yeah.
come from-
yeah, before the Burnham Bridge.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that bulk culvert dumps into that.
Yep, and it's on the map.
Yeah. You'll pick up drainage, starting at Sherman County, you know, past Kellner's, some of that, and south of Nodles. There's two draws that feed that first box that we put in, so.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
good, thank you.
I ain't seen that Battle Creek run for a long
It does though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rare.
time. Yeah, it's been a long time, but when it runs, it runs.
Yeah. Okay, on these bills, the central powering system, this is where we had the engine overhaul, plus that turbocharger that we got the week before, that's reading this a little higher than what I told you last time.
Did that work out all right?
Yeah,
That truck, good shape?
yeah.
Okay.
Just got another oil change report to come back on another truck, and I don't know what's happening on that. We got high iron on it, and it's not that old of an engine either, but no dirt on it. Frontier Ag got the fuel bid. McCormick Excavation, this is all the crack sealing that we did. It was all of the detour road, Road O from city limits to Wheeler, and then also the old Highway 217, and then also the southwest end of the South River Road.
Those guys need to put signs out. Because I was coming from Wheeler, and you know where that you do that, popped over that hill, and there they are, like right in the, right there. And it was like, there was no warning whatsoever. And it scared me to death.
Almost all the time that they did it, we put up road work head on each end, but they should have did a little more traffic control in
Right,
between.
because you didn't know where it was going to be. And so you're looking for them, but even so,
Yeah.
That happened to me too. I seen it over by Wheeler, but I didn't see anything until you get right on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a sign set up with Wheeler, and then one right at city limits, and then also with the cemetery, and then also coming off Road 15, I had road work ahead.
And this was.
which protects us, but it's more their personal protection when they're,
That's why I started saying this was McCormick's.
yeah.
You would think their insurance would demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did hear on Detour Road, there was a close call on one of the hills, a truck coming, another person,
Yeah,
but
because I mean,
anyway.
you're shutting it down. Traffic was going like this, and it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'll do a little check and see if I can get back to you guys for the closeout thing.
All right, thank you. Grab Amanda.
What's it?
You want to grab Amanda?
Yeah.
I know in construction, in buildings, we never really like to go with the low guy, but something like this is completely different.
That smells just a little odd to me, that there's that much difference between those bids. It doesn't,
Yeah.
but if they truly are comparing apples to apples, fantastic.
Yeah.
I really don't have a problem as long as they don't leave us in the middle of it. If they do the work and he has to approve the work,
And they don't
Morning,
get paid
Amanda.
till the
Hello,
end.
how are you guys?
We're good.
And they don't get
Good.
paid till the end.
We could be warmer and
70 and sunny?
healthier
Yeah.
and all that.
It's time for our annual conference in June, and I would request permission to go. It is in Manhattan this year. Since you're new, Willie, and maybe a refresher for you guys, at the annual conference, the director gives his update, and somebody from the office is required to listen to it at least every other year. And they also, for education this year, are offering the compliance workshop, which is another requirement that I normally take a trip to Hayes, so I can knock both of those out. And
Looks like I
does
may
it-
want to go with you. We got golf,
gonna say.
bowling, zip line. That sounds like quite a,
Evening entertainment,
we're
yeah.
No kidding.
we're going to our annual meeting, aren't we?
yeah.
Need to forward that on to the clerks
Wow.
association. You guys need to step this up.
No kidding. Yeah, it's important that you go and you keep abreast of all the changes and
Yeah.
can swap ideas with your peers that way. And yeah, I got no problem with
Okay. And then I just need 5 minutes of executive session for non-elected personnel.
it. Okay.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor of 5 minutes for executive session for non-elected personnel? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign.
Do you want Scott and I in here for this?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.